I think you have already learned this from your school. It doesn't matter. We'll learn this from here too. If you are doing business and accounting studies, the first word of our subject is business. So it's mandatory for a student to know what is a business if you are doing this subject. If anyone asks what is the business, you should have a proper answer to answer this. There are we can build this definition from some of these images. Okay, let's move from end to start. That means right to left. In right side, there's someone who making bread or a cake or something. That means he is producing something. Producing something is producing a good. Good in our subject, a good mean anything that we can touch, and other one is services. We mostly we are using these two words, good and services. Good is anything that we can touch, and service is a thing that we cannot touch. But it's not the definition. You just remember as like that. Here is producing something, and here this man is delivering something. Then what they are producing or what they are delivering? First of all, in first picture, there you can see there are many people, 5 people, but they have different needs and wants. No, in this blue color lady, he likes clothes, and the green color one, he likes a car, and this the middle one, he likes traveling, and the yellow one, he likes cycling, and the purple one, she also like something related to traveling. That means they have different needs and wants. We all have different needs and wants in our minds. If I ask now, what are you looking for, or what is your need at the moment or want at the moment? You all of you have some answer. That may be to learn something, that may be to eat something, or anything. Anything can be an answer. For fulfill these needs and wants, we use the words needs and wants here. Are needs and wants same, or are they different?
They're different.
They are different. Yes, they are different. Let's see what is the difference later. We all have needs and wants. That means something to fulfill in our lives. For that, we use sometimes we use the things that we can touch, like a food, like a cloth or something. If we are hungry, we get some food. It may be rice, noodles, pizza, ice cream, whatever. But if you want to learn something, can we learn something by eating food? We can't, no. We can't learn something by eating a food. Then we have to go for a teacher, and if we have any disease or sickness, we have to go for a doctor. What they give us, a good or a service? What teacher gives you? A good or a
Service.
service. Cause in here also we are delivering a service, no? The service means that the things that you can't touch, but it fulfills your needs and wants. That means we can use a good or a service to fulfill our needs and wants. Either it may be a good or either it may be a service. So we use uh, normally we called the things that we can touch as goods, that we cannot touch as
Service.
services. And what a business do? A business do
Fulfill needs and wants.
fulfill needs and wants. Yeah. How they fulfill needs and wants? Uh, what they are doing to fulfill those things. Sometimes some businesses are producing those goods and services. Some are producing, but some are delivering. Can you tell me a business which produces a good? Any good? Anything? Anything that we can touch?
A
Name
bakery.
any of? Sorry.
A bakery.
Yeah, bakery. They are producing breads and cakes and other junk foods, pastries. Uh, tell me a business where they deliver a service, not producing goods. They are delivering a service. Can any of you answer?
Online class institutions.
Yeah, 100% perfect. Correct. Like this one, no? We are delivering a service, not a good. Then either a business producing a good or delivering a service, they both are fulfilling our needs and wants. Then here it producing, here it's delivering. Now we can we can make a definition from these images. I'll start. Business is an economic activity. Normally we use economic activity because it is fulfilling our needs and wants. So it's better if you can use that word economic. Business is an economic activity which either produces or deliver. Then business is an economic activity which produces or delivers what they are producing or delivering. They're in the middle. What they are producing or delivering. The things we can touch, we called as, what are the things we can touch?
Goods.
Goods. And the things we cannot touch are services. Then a business is an economic activity which produces or delivers goods or services for what? What's the purpose? To for what? To for what they are producing and delivering those things. What's the purpose?
Needs
For
and
what?
wants.
Oh, to fulfill human needs and wants. Okay, then we can define a business like this. A business is an economic activity which manufactures or provides different goods and services in order to fulfill human needs. You can use needs and wants here. Uh, can you repeat this definition with me? A business is what is a business? It is an
An economic activity
economic
which
activity
manufactures
which
Or provides
manufactures, that means
different
manufactures or
goods and
produce
provides
services in
different
order
goods
provides
and
to
services in
fulfill
order to
human needs.
fulfill human needs and wants.
and wants. Okay, but you have to keep in this your mind without looking at the screen or looking at the paper. You should have the ability to define what is a business. Okay, let's read again. A business is an economic activity. Yes, it's an economic activity. What they are doing, they are manufacturing, that means producing or delivering. Manufactures or provides different goods and services for what? In order to fulfill human needs and wants. Can anybody repeat this without looking? As you remember? Can anybody tell? Okay,
A
let's
business is an economic activity which manufactures different goods and services to fulfill human needs and wants.
needs and wants. Yeah, correct. Not only manufacturing, but also producing or delivering. Provide. A business is an economic activity which manufactures or provides different goods and services in order to fulfill human needs and wants. Let's write these things for if you are writing by your hand, it helps to memorize more. So we'll write. However, I upload this. I will upload this presentation to your account as well. But write this too. From get a notebook and write. Put today's date and put our first topic. Number one topic, unit number one, business background. Do you all have a notebook? It's better if you are using a notebook. However, I give this slide to you also, but it's a you can memorize more if you are using your hand to write those notes. Okay, put today's day and put the topic. Lesson number one, business background. Grade 10. And then what is a business? A business is an economic activity which manufactures or provides different goods and services in order to fulfill human needs and wants. Write this as well. Please tell me once you are finished.
Finish, sir.
Others?
Sir, wait a second.
Okay. You have to keep these definitions in your mind. Actually, not in the notes. You can memorize these images if you can't remember. Always try to use images or stories to when you are doing your studies. It's very easy to remember than words and letters. Done? Not yet.
Finish.
Okay.
Finish, sir.
Okay. Minidu, are you done?
Yes, sir, I wrote it.
Okay. Let's move. Evolution of business. From where the business started. The simple idea of a business is the anything that satisfy or fulfill human needs and wants. In present, in nowadays, we are if we are hungry, we buy something from a shop or a boutique and eat it. But in ancient times, do those people did those people go to a shop and buy foods? How did Asian peoples fulfill their needs and wants? Did they have shops or boutiques or supermarkets? How did ancient people find foods?
By hunting.
Yeah, by hunting. That means they fulfill their needs and wants by themselves. Didn't go anywhere but to buy. They have fulfilled their needs and wants by themselves. That's the beginning of a business. If anyone wants food, uh, they went hunting and fulfill that. If anyone needs shelter, they found a cave or something. If anyone need cloth, they used leaves. That's like it's those are very simple needs and wants of humans in the primary level. The first level or the beginning of the business is from direct production. Direct production means uh, those people have fulfilled their needs and wants by themselves. They all have did satisfied their wants by themselves. Everything, foods, shelter, clothing, everything. That's the first step, the beginning of the business. Direct production, we called it direct production. Then uh, it was not easy to everyone to fulfill all the needs and wants. Think that someone is a farmer and he needs a haircut, but he don't he didn't knew how to do a haircut, how to get haircut. So he has to move to a person who is doing that. But at that time there was no money or cash or something like that. What they did is
Exchanging.
exchange. That means if that one that if a person is a farmer, he gives something, he produces to the man who cut the hair and get the service done. That for that system we call, do you know that name? Exchanging goods and services. What is the name we call for that system?
Barter system.
Correct. Barter system. We are exchanging a good for another commodity, another good. Here, they are exchanging two goods, animal and apple. But there were drawbacks of this system also. There were some drawbacks. Then it came to use of coins and notes. People tend to use of notes and coins because there were some drawbacks, disadvantages. Let's talk them later. After using coins and notes, the man become very busy. So the man couldn't produce goods and services by their hand or manually. So they started to use machineries to produce goods and wants. For that period, we call industrial revolution. Have you heard that word? Industrial revolution? Not yet. Or have you heard? None of you have heard. Okay. I'll explain this again. Industrial revolution. That means when the man became busy, he cannot produce all the things manually, by hand. So they used to produce new machines and produce goods using those machines. From that, they were able to produce more and more goods than producing manually. At present, we are in an age that we are dealing on an online platform. That means if we need something, if we are hungry, sometimes we don't go to a shop. For that, we go to the laptop or mobile phone and search for online food shop, any shop, and we order. Then they delivers food for our home. From that system, we don't want to go anywhere. We can fulfill our needs and wants from our home through the support of internet. That means information technology. This is the era we are dealing with information technology. That means we can buy anything, buy goods from online using internet technology. This is the evolution of business. The first stage was direct production. That means they have fulfilled their needs and wants by using by themselves. They all did all the works by themselves. Then they have moved to barter system. There were also some disadvantages, drawbacks. Then they have moved to using of coins and notes. Because of using and notes and coins, they have the peoples were very busy, so they they used to produce machines and produce goods through these machines. We call that industrial revolution. For history, you are doing history in Sinhala medium. You told that, no? Sinhala medium.
Yes, sir.
Industrial revolution means karmika viplavaya. Have you heard that word? Not yet.
Yeah.
You have heard. In that era, what have they done? They have used machineries, no? Machineries to produce goods and services. Then at present, we are in a level, we are in an era that we fulfill our needs and wants from home, from our room, uh, from our bed. That's the era of information technology by using internet. Okay, there's a little video that tells what are the drawbacks of barter system. We'll watch this and talk.
Kingdom. In this kingdom, there were people doing different types of work, like weavers, cobblers, farmers, tailors, etc. This is Kisna, a farmer. This is Manoj, a cobbler. When Manoj needs vegetables, he goes to Kisna and exchanges a pair of slippers for the vegetables he needs. Both are happy. This is known as barter system. The system by which one person could exchange goods and services produced by him with goods and services produced by another. This is called a barter system. Barter system works on double coincidence principle. Two coincidences have to happen. One is that you should find someone who's willing to sell what you want, and second is that the seller wants something that you're willing to sell. But does barter system always work? The direct exchange of one commodity for another requires direct satisfaction of both parties. Now, Manoj needs more vegetables and goes to Kisna, but Kisna doesn't need more footwear. Hence, no barter takes place. Now Manoj needs a haircut and goes to Shambhu the barber. But the value of the haircut is much lesser than the value of a pair of slippers. And the slipper cannot be divided, and hence no barter takes place. Manoj needs milk, but the quantity of milk to be received in exchange for a pair of slippers is very high. And with milk being perishable, Manoj doesn't want to take too much of it. Hence, barter does not take place. Thus, the exchange of goods was not easy. Imagine the confusion. That's why the barter system gradually ended. But what was the alternative? Around the same time, metals were discovered and took over the ancient world.
Okay. Because there were some drawbacks, but they have used drawbacks in the barter system. They have moved to use coins. What were the first coins they have used? Do you know? Those were not the coins and notes we are using in present. What are the primary level coins and notes? the people have used.
Made of stones.
Yeah, the little metals, stones, gold. Those are like that. Okay, we don't have too much. Uh, don't have learned that much of that history. Let's move. Uh, you put this topic, evolution of business. In evolution of business, the first step was direct production. That means producing goods and wants by themselves. Put the topic evolution of business. That means how the business started and what's the current status of the business. What's the history and the current status. The first level business means anything that fulfills human needs and wants. That's the simple idea of a business. Anything that fulfills human needs and wants. Put this topic. The first level is direct production. If you want further clarification, you uh, write within brackets producing of goods by themselves. Producing of goods and services by themselves. Producing of goods and services by themselves. Uh, do you remember the next step? Second one?
Barter system.
Yeah, correct. Barter system. Exchanging of goods for another good. Second one, barter system. Exchanging of goods and services for another good or a service. Exchanging of goods and services for another good or a service. Can you remember the third step? Third one? Because of the drawbacks of the barter system, something has introduced. What? Can anyone remember? What was introduced? Because of the
Currency.
currencies, use of coins and notes, using of coins and notes. Then with using of coins and notes, the man gets busy. So they couldn't produce all the things by them from manually. from hands. So they have introduced machines to produce goods and services. That period we say, what's that period? What's that period? Can't remember. It's a industrial revolution. The first step is industrial revolution. Then what's the last step? The era we are living now. What's the current stage or last step? Can anyone remember? What's the current step? Current stage? Can't anyone tell? The silent indicates that sorry, no one can remember. No, it's information technology. We are using internet to fulfill our needs and wants. Now we are doing the same. No, you are getting the education from internet. All done or need some time? All done. Ashen and Timandi?
Sir, wait a
Sir.
minute.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Once I finish this lesson, you can download this whole PowerPoint presentation from your account. Do you all have accounts in our site, or you use the link to join this class?
The link,
I have
sir.
account, sir.
Have accounts.
You can log on as this our first class. You can't see previous videos of this class. After this, you can see previous ones also. That means you can see this video by 1 or 2 days from your account. And you can join our other subjects also. I think there are maths and science. All done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's move. Disadvantages of barter system. We have seen some disadvantages of barter system from the video, no? Let's talk. The first one is the main and the most important advantage from the barter system. This is the main reason for introducing currencies, coins, and notes. Absence of double coincidence of bonds. What's the meaning of double coincidence? Can anyone have an idea? What is double coincidence of bonds? It says the bonds of two persons who decide to exchange goods must coincide. That means in the video also it has mentioned thing that assume that this is a man. Nah? I draw a man. Okay, this is a man. He has vegetables. Let's see, tomatoes. And there is another man who produces, let's see, a milk. And for this man who produces tomatoes need milk to drink. So this man has to meet this person to get milk from this person. For that, this man can give some tomatoes to this person who produces milk. When he went to meet this person said that I don't want tomatoes, so I can't give you milk for tomatoes. Because I don't want it. So can this person get milk from this person in such a situation? If this one rejects tomatoes, can this person get milk from this person?
No.
No, he can't. Then this person has to find someone who produces milk, and that person must have a desire to get tomatoes also. Not a person who is only producing milk, but also he should have a desire to buy or get tomatoes. So most of the time this case is very difficult to handle for the people. As a solution for this drawback, for this disadvantage, the money was invented. Money. Think that okay. Now all of these people have money with their hands. Okay. Then now this person take some money and go for this person and ask for milk. I'll give you some money. Can you give milk? Will he reject it or accept? If this person is giving him the money, will he reject this or accept?
He will accept.
Yeah. No one said no to money, no? No one said no to money. Everyone likes to collect money. So the main drawback of barter system has vanished from the invention of money. That's the First, that's the first and the last one. So sorry, not the last one, important one. Write the first one. Disadvantage of barter system. Absence of double coincidence of phones. Write the first one. Let's talk others also. You may write this also within brackets. The meaning. Double coincidence means the wants of two persons should tally, should contract, should meet their needs and wants. So absence of that may become a drawback of the barter system. The wants of the two persons who decide to exchange goods must coincide. That's what I said here. The second one, absence of common measure of value. Can you all see this picture? You can see this picture now, right? Why money was invented? This is a bar shop, and someone is carrying his cow to the bar. What is he saying? Sorry, I've got nothing smaller. He had nothing smaller than this to exchange, to buy beer. So that's why the money was invented. So it was very difficult to measure the value of some good. How do we measure the value of a cow to a bottle of beer or tin of beer? It's very difficult. We don't have a common measure of value. That's the second point. Third point, lack of divisibility. That means it was very difficult to divide some things. In this picture, we can see that. Can this man divide this cow into legs, heads, and hands? Then, if he can do that, he can get one leg from the cow and get one beer can or beer tin. But it's some goods can't be divided like this. Lack of divisibility. That we have to carry the whole good, whole animal to exchange something. We can't divide that animal to small parts. Other one, you write all the things, huh? I'll while I'll explaining the problem of storing wealth. Actually, the wealth means storing goods. In the video, you may see that he is going to that one person was going to exchange a slipper to a milk container, but in milk we can't use a bar of container of milk for a long time. No, it get we can't. We have to use it within few days because it's a milk, because it's a food. So the problem of storing milk, we can't store them. The things like milk and vegetables for a long time. We can't store them, but we can store money for any time, for years, for months, any time. The last one, problem of transportation. The money is very simple to carry, very they are very light, no, though because we can transport them, we can carry them with us. Assume that we have to carry an animal like that, like this, for get something. It's very difficult. Things are very difficult. So there were some disadvantage or drawbacks of the barter system. You may write these things. Please inform once you have done.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
All done, Ashen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all done. Now the time is also okay, no? It's 8 o'clock. Our exact time, my correct time is 6 to 8. Can you all join by 6 p.m. From next week onwards? Is it okay? Is that time convenient for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And for grade 11, the time is 6. Time is 4 to 6 p.m. For grade 11 classes, you can join that for that time. Is anything is anything to tell or anything to ask? Any issue with the content, with the lesson I taught, or any feedback, or anything that you want to say? Silence indicates that there's no anything to say. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Then let's meet next Saturday at 6 p.m. Do you know how to log to the class from our system? I think you all have joined this class from the link, no? Not from the system. Anyone joined from the system? The system is our website.
Yes, sir. I joined from the website itself.
Website. Okay. But I have forwarded you the link also, no?
I had the link also. Like my mother had the link, and this is my laptop.
Okay. Is anyone want to know the path? I can show. I think, but it's not very much difficult. Is anyone need the path? Need to show the path. See the path. If there is any issue, WhatsApp me or call me anytime or our site. Okay, then no more questions, no? No. Okay, then let's see.
No, sir.
Let's see on next Saturday. Then till goodbye and good night for all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Good night.